Hey everyone, it's time for another GunPla review. That's right, I'm back with the MS-14Jg Gelgoog Jager. This was part of the United Maintenance Plan, and you can learn more about that on my video. Link is in descriptions. Yes, I have covered the United Maintenance Plan. It's one of the more interesting aspects and retcons of the 1 Year War. This unit itself is designed to be a bit of a sniper unit, and you can tell because it has a huge gun. And while I could go on about the lore, I think it's time to talk about what this kit has to offer. So, if you look at him aesthetically, it's a nice color scheme here. Got the big boosters on the back, big gun right here, and we have a handful of stickers. Interestingly enough, the eye is not a sticker on this one. It is a clear piece that cuts through a little black sticker there on the visor, which is kind of a cool way to do it. I kind of wish more kits were done this way. I like the look of the clear piece in there. You do have a couple options for a little chest sticker to be either number 522 or 523. There's a little squadron marker on the shoulder as well. And that's kind of about it for stickers. It's not a very sticker-heavy kit, which is kind of nice, because stickers can always look a little jank and aren't fun to put on. So let's move on to the next most important part, the flexibility. You have foot here, goes down, goes up, and the big bells here are going to limit kind of your foot movement, but not too much here. Actually, there's a good amount of rotation there for the foot. As for the knee, that becomes the bigger issue. This part. Also, nice thing to note, all 4 pieces of the skirt are separate, so you don't have to worry about that or cutting it or cutting it too short. But you can see here for the knee, you basically get a 90-degree angle, and that's about it for the knee. These big honking calves here kind of cause a lot of those issues. And even like the side kick, not particularly high. Forward kick isn't too bad, but it could be better. So yeah, the legs are very tight and the legs are not very flexible. Back skirt obviously does not move. As for the waist, get the left and the right barely. The little jet boosters kind of get in the way. There is no crunch action here. As for the head, a little bit of forward. Oh, almost popped that out. A little bit of back, a little bit of side. Not the best of the head, to be honest, either. Arm rotation, rotates full 360. The shoulder part is actually plugged in through the arm into the joint. So unlike my Gelgoog Marine, you can check out that review as well, these parts don't accidentally fall off, and they have a little bit of wobbliness to adjust for however you want to put the arm. Okay there, except for, again, you have the shoulder and the crashing into the head here, so just be careful. And again, a really tight elbow as well that only goes 90 degrees as well. So yeah, your flexibility, not great. I mean, obviously your hands are just kind of also tight in here. But are your standard ball joints. You can wobble them, turn them 360, no big deal. On the back, oops, great. Well, whatever. You have these guys, they can kind of move a little bit. Just get a little bit of action on how you want to adjust those. They also can pop off a little easy. A lot of little bits and pieces in here, I actually had trouble. I had to glue a couple of them in because they did not like holding their place. So yeah, that's our flexibility. Let's take a look at our accessories. Okay, as for accessories, there's not a whole lot. You have the 2 closed holding hands, and you get an open palm hand like this, used to grip part of the rifle, because as you may have seen when I was holding the unit, the rifle doesn't really hold up well. As for weapons, we get the rifle. That's it. That's all we got. No beam saber, no heat naginata, nothing. So this guy has 1 posing style. Now in the anime, that was the only weapon you saw him use, or her, I don't know, whoever your pilot is. But In other materials and other sources, they do use either beam sabers or beam naginatas. So if you do have those from other kits, you could potentially put those in. Speaking of things for other kits, you do have a few extra polycaps here, not a lot, but they're here, yay. Minor correction for the previous section. There is no holding hand for the right side, it is only the trigger finger. Overall, I really liked this kit. Relatively quick to throw together, but it isn't without its flaws. Lacking a melee weapon, very limited hands, not particularly exciting in that regard. Especially when you compare it to the Gelgoog Marine, which not only came with the machine gun you see in its hand there, but also some beam sabers and the little hand shield. And while this does have a lot more movable parts and its stability feels a bit better than the Gelgoog Marine, to say which one is actually a better kit. Personally, I prefer my kits to have a lot more accessories so I can make a lot more choices with how I want to set them up. On the other hand, the Gelgoog Jager really isn't about, soaring in with a beam saber or using multiple different weapons. It is a unit designed with one specific job. It's a sniper. And just as it would be unfair of me to put down a gym sniper for just coming with a sniper rifle, it feels like it would be unfair to say the same thing about the Gelgoog Jager. That being said, I feel like the Jager was a much more stable build of the same kit. It feels a lot less wobbly than my standard, than my Gelgoog Marine. In addition to that, I really like the eye being a clear piece in there, rather than a sticker on top of a sticker like the Gelgoog Marine. So while these kits do look very similar on the outside, they have quite a few differences. As the fuel tanks on the Marine don't move, these ones have... The Jager has bigger fuel tanks that actually do move around a bit, which is pretty cool. And at least adds to a little more posability when setting it up. But you have to deal with, of course, a stiffer build than the Marine. So again, your tastes may vary. If I had to say the best parts about the Gelgoog Jager is, of course, what it looks like and the speed and fun of the build, with at least the option of choosing which of the two number stickers you want to use. So, coolsies. But on the negative side, again, the lacking of accessories and some of the stiffness could cause some problems. Overall, I really do like this kit, and it's just joining my ever-growing army of brightly colored Xeon units. So I hope this has helped your Gunpla purchasing decision. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. We have quite a few reviews I've done at this point, including that Gelgoog Marine you see right there, and of course the United Maintenance Plan, which explains the origins of this unit. Until then, I'll see you at the tavern.